Dear members of the General Board, my name is Bill Spangler-Dunning. I serve as the Regional Minister here in Virginia. This is about the 2.5-year mark. Looking forward to installation in June at our first Regional Assembly since I have arrived. Due to the pandemic, lots of things have changed. You have my report, but I did want to let you know of a few other things to give you a sense of the Virginia region. One, as many of you know, my son Tristan was diagnosed with a cancerous tumor in his chest, and we went through 6 months of treatment with him, and he's doing fine. But as far as the region goes, I simply want to say thanks to them, and let you know that that's kind of the region where we are, is that they gave me a month off to take care of their regional minister. That says a lot about this region at this point in time. In addition to that, I do want to lift up that we have been working hard on identity of who we are as disciples of Christ. We have done our best to connect our churches and our clergy and our laity through technology, through this pandemic, and that's been a struggle, but it's actually in a way been a real gift to be able to do that. When COVID did reduce a little bit, we started even trying to have outdoor gatherings at parks and shelter houses, and that was semi-successful. We continue to work hard to create what I love, propinquity, close proximity for relationships to begin, which I think is critical, particularly to disciples. We also see this growing connection between our churches and sort of the health of the region in its giving. We just learned that overall giving from congregations in Virginia was up by about 45,000. All special offerings were up quite a bit, except for Christmas offering, which was down just a little bit, which could be timing. But DMF was also down a little bit. But I want to emphasize that when our churches give $45,000 more over one year to another, we celebrate that. We don't talk about or complain really that it didn't end up in the Christmas offering or the DMF. I'm very proud of our congregations at this point in time. In addition to that, though, when we do talk about proudly who we are as disciples, we have had 2 or 3 congregations at this point decide that disciples are no longer the right fit. And that's actually another indication that I think things are working, because now we know who we are, and it lets people sort of make their own choice. And I'm sad about losing a couple congregations in the 2.5 years, but it seems that we're growing stronger in who we know we are in this world. And lastly, I guess I would say, because you have my report to read, I just want to ask prayers, because COVID and the extreme divisiveness, politically and otherwise, has been very difficult on our churches, as well as on our clergy. And I offer prayers for them and support for them every single day. But in particular, I want to lift up my other regional colleagues, because it is difficult to maintain unity and connection and propinquity and even sometimes civil conversation as regional ministers. I know the stress that they are under, and so I ask you as General Board, please offer your prayers and support for regional ministers, because regional ministry and congregational ministry are very difficult during this time of the pandemic and the divisiveness that we see in our political world. So thank you very much, and please know despite everything, I'm still optimistic and excited about doing ministry, and I'm very, very, very proud to serve as the regional minister in Virginia. Blessings to all of you.